Hey guys, this is Animat, and it's time once again that we find out what's in the box! Okay, so I know that maybe this doesn't seem like the most impressive package that I've got so far for an episode of What's in the Box, but still, you never know what's inside there, so maybe we could get some really interesting letters and also some pretty awesome packages. Who knows what could be contained inside these things right over here. So, with all that said and done, let's just go ahead and get things started. And our first one shall be coming from Eric F. So let's see what Eric has in store for us. Dear Animat, I don't know if you remember me, but in my last letter to you, I asked you what are your thoughts on Coraline. Anyways, I was wondering if you have any plans on reviewing it. It is one of my favorite stop-motion films. In fact, my local college recently put a stage production of Coraline, further expanding my interest in the movie. Also, do you have any more classic animated films planned out? If so, what are they? And sorry I didn't have a drawing planned out. I've been so caught up in questions that I forgot to draw one. Goodbye for now from Eric Fassard. Well, I'll just say this right now that you never know what's going to be coming up, and even for me, I don't even know what's going to be coming up for my reviews and stuff like that. It all depends on the review requests on Patreon, if someone would ask me maybe to go and review Coraline, or if I would pick it out of the animation hat. It's all a part of the luck of the draw, or if someone decided to go and ask me for it. So, who knows? Maybe I'll review Coraline in the future. It's just, I don't know when, and I don't know how it'll happen. But we'll just have to wait and see how that goes there. Okay, so with that said and done, let's move on to our next letter, which is going to be coming from Cecily Jen. So I think is that how you pronounce Cecily? Maybe, I don't know. I hope. I don't know. It seems pretty common for me to mispronounce names, but I'm just doing my best. So let's just hope we got it right. Matt, my name is Cecily, and I've been watching your shows for a long time. It has recently come to my attention, though, that you started avoiding certain films that may look bad to you. You avoided doing the Rock Dog review. By the way, Rock Dog is far better than that overrated Frozen movie, by using the I couldn't see it in Canada, even though you could have perfectly gone to the US and back if you somehow felt that seeing it online is illegal to you. You could have done it when it would come out on DVD, but you demanded a $75 a month ransom to make it happen. Same can be said for Spark and how you refused to watch it. I mean, what's next? Skipping out the Emoji Movie just because you can and because you have a grudge on Sony Pictures Animation? Do your reviews of Spark and Rock Dog like you promised at the beginning of the year, or else more people will drop out of watching your videos entirely? From Cecily. Oh boy! Well, it is honestly very rare, or it probably doesn't happen that I don't get an angry letter like this, but I don't know what else to say. I mean, I can't watch it, and obviously, I'm sorry, Cecily, I just gotta say, you probably don't know how crossing the border works. I can't just drive hours to go to the US to just watch a movie and then come back just to make a review, only because you really want a Rock Dog review and also a Spark review. If I can't, I can't. And also, just saying, it's just freaking Rock Dog and Spark. I mean, really, who cares? It's not because I decided not to do it. It's because, really, who cares? And I can't really do it. I mean, they're just limited release movies. I mean, if you're really that upset that I can't review Rock Dog and Spark, then, you know, okay, thanks. See you later. Bye. You could just leave right now. I mean, really, do people really care that much for a review of Rock Dog and Spark to exist from me? I mean, why? Like, why does it really matter? Seriously. You don't have to make such a big deal out of it. Just move on. And Like I've stated in the update vlog before, if you're really that desperate for a Rock Dog review, just go check out Chad. Go on his channel on Lootoons. He did a Rock Dog review. Just go and watch it there. So yeah, that's pretty rare, honestly, that we did a freaking angry letter. And all this for freaking Spark and Rock Dog, out of all things. I mean, seriously. But anyways, hopefully we'll go into something a bit more positive. And we shall look into what Bethany Pingleton will say to us. Hey Animat, it's me again. I was planning to write a letter as soon as I got settled into my new home. By the time you read this, I'm already 24 years old. A lot of things have occurred so far. I recently watched some more YouTube and still drawing, obviously. The drawing I'm sending this time is between you and the animation hat. I personified him and it turned out pretty good. If you use them in the thumbnail of What's in the Box, edit out the word bubbles. I'm looking forward to the next animation look back, but also worried about the copyright strikes. Aside from that, I also wanted to ask this question. If people wanted to see a video of you and Matthew Santoro, and the video was about animation facts, would you do it and why? Wait a minute, so if you're asking me, like, just me and Matthew Santoro just talking about animation facts, is that from what I'm understanding from this question? Honestly, I don't know, but this is a collaboration video type of thing, so, like, the biggest thing is that it all depends on what Matthew Santoro would say. Like, honestly, this is the first time that I've been asked to do some kind of crossover. Like, usually I'm used to people asking me, oh, I should do a crossover with someone like the Nostalgia Critic or Phantom Strider. But this is honestly a first that I got one with Matthew Santoro, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see on that. And as for if I would want to, well, that'll depend. Does Matthew Santoro know a lot about animation and stuff like that? It's just, I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, that's all for me. Prep yourself for summer. See you later, dude, from Bethany. P.S. My birthday was on May 7th. And also, are the summers a scorcher in Canada? I will say it'll depend on the day. Like, sometimes we could have some blazing hot days. And also, happy belated birthday as well. So, okay, so with that said, we got a little package, so, or not package, sorry, we got a little drawing, so, oh, wow, oh my god, this is actually really cute. Look at this. This is actually, this is like if the animation hat would come to life. Well, this is actually really cute. Looks like the animation hat is asleep. I shouldn't wake him up, so I'll do a Patreon request. That's not necessarily how it works, but I guess so. Oh my god, this is actually really cute, and I think this is actually the first time that I actually did get fan art of the animation hat, so definitely cute. Really love it, Bethany. Oh my god, this is actually very nice. I love it. I love it. All right, so next one shall be coming from Micah Man. So let's see what Micah has in store for us now. Dear Animat, it's your friendly fan Micah at your service again. I have a few questions for you. Have you seen the documentary The Boys, the Sherman Brothers story? I actually have, and it is surprisingly sad. Like, when you actually do go behind the scenes and look into the relationship of the Sherman Brothers, like, sometimes it's not as cheery as you'd think it would be. Like, after the death of Walt Disney, things do seem to go a little bit south from there, even though that the Sherman Brothers have done a lot of classical music pieces, like they did the songs for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, they did One Little Spark from Journey into Imagination, and a few others as well. But yeah, it definitely is a really good documentary, but it's also a pretty sad documentary at the same time. But I highly recommend you guys could definitely go and check it out, which is The Boys, the Sherman Brothers story. Great documentary right over there. Do you hope Cars 3 will be better than Cars 2 based on the marketing so far? Well, to be very honest, in terms of the marketing right now, it really is kind of losing its mustard. Like, when the first teaser trailer was released, it was incredible. It grabbed everyone's attention because, holy crap, there is a chance that Lightning McQueen would be dying. But nowadays, it just seems like we're just going to be getting a Rocky IV type of movie. So the interest in Cars 3 definitely was lost in the public right over there. But as for it being better than Cars 2, well, it's not necessarily going to be too hard. I mean, it's almost unanimous in a way that Cars 2 is the worst Pixar movie, so trying to do something better than that shouldn't be too difficult. And especially that the fact that they got Lightning McQueen to star in the movie instead of Mater now, that could probably help it. So, finally, what's your favorite song sung by Johnny in Sing? I would say I'm Still Standing. Like, that was definitely a lot of fun right there. And it was actually not too long ago that I just discovered that apparently it actually was an Elton John song. Because I was just listening to some Elton John music, and the differences between how Elton John sung it and play it, and also how Johnny in Sing would sing it and play it, like, it's almost identical in a sense, but it's definitely a great song. It really was a lot of fun. And the way that Taron Egerton sung it, it was actually really amazing. It was very, very good. And not to mention the people at Illumination, they animated that thing very well. I love that part. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Just wanted to cap off by saying I'm excited for Animation Look Back Cartoon Network. Sincerely, Micah. P.S. I also like to share you my top 10 films I'm excited from June to December 2017. Okay. Oh, there was a number. Oh, okay. Well, at least I opened up the right one then. Okay, so anyways. Okay, so doing his little top 10, apparently it starts with number 10, My Little Pony the movie, number 9, The Lego Ninjago movie, number 8, Ferdinand, number 7, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, number 6, Thor Ragnarok, number 5, Cars 3 and Despicable Me 3 as a tie, number 4, Coco, number 3, Sony Animation's The Star, number 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, and number 1, Star Wars The Last Jedi. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that there are some that I do agree that I am also anticipating for as well. Like, I'm really excited for Star Wars The Last Jedi. And in terms of animated films, I really am curious to see what Captain Underpants and Coco would have in store. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. Okay, so our next one is going to be coming from Flo Anderson. So let's see what Flo will have for us this time. And we pretty much start things off with a bunch of cats. Like, you see like a mama cat and a kid cat just preparing what seems to be maybe going to school or something. I don't know. The cat is entering this pig bus. So anyways, it says here. Dear Animat, how's it going? You know that picture I sent you last time of that Ratatouille cat acting out a Disney scene? That scene was the scene in The Lion King where Simba was running through the sand, not poop. Oh, there's a... okay. Well, technically we could interpret that as just a giant kitty litter box, so you never know, and I mean, along the way, there could be some poop. I mean, there's no way that you can run that far without going to the bathroom. Anyways, as he was going back to Pride Rock, I thought the idea of the Ratatouille cat acting out such a scene would be hilarious. Sorry I didn't explain it before. I thought it would be obvious enough that he was acting out the Lion King, but I guess not. Don't worry, Flo. It's all right. You did good. But anyways, question. Have you ever watched the anime or played the game Yokai Watch? If so, who's your favorite character? Mine is definitely Jibanyan. He's so adorable. Honestly, no, I have not. Like, I have heard of Yokai Watch, but I haven't even touched the anime. I haven't played the game, so I don't know. So everything Yokai Watch is pretty foreign to me, honestly. I hope all is well. Take care. Much love, Flo. Alright, so very cute, Flo. Thank you very much for the cute little letter right over here. Okay, or, well, not really a letter, but like just a little card. Okay, but anyways, now that we got that done, let's move on now to Richard Knipp. Richard Knipp. There we go. Or I think that's how you say it. Okay. Well, maybe, I don't know. Okay, it's just the handwriting. I just need to get myself familiar with. Okay, so which ones do we start with? This one looks like it has some writing, and yes, it does. Okay, so, anyways, it says here, Dear Animat, sorry to say my other letter to you got lost in the mail months ago, and hopefully it will be found. We're all excited about your new animation look back coming out soon, and I'm really excited about the new Star Wars movie sequel coming out soon, as well as Stephen King. Oh, and as well as Stephen King's It coming out in September. Do you ever keep a journal and a weekly, monthly planner sometimes? Honestly, no. It really depends on what you mean by a journal and stuff like that. Not really. I don't have one. What's your favorite Scooby-Doo and Tom and Jerry animated straight-to-video movie? Oh boy. Tom and Jerry, I haven't seen any of those, and by the looks of things, especially after the big announcement of Willy Wonka and Tom and Jerry coming together, I don't know if I want to touch one. In terms of Scooby-Doo, like, it's been a while since I've seen any of them, but I would probably say so far my favorite would probably be Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. So I would go with that one. Sadly, this will be the last time I'll write to you now. It is time for me to move on after when Don Rickles passed away, that me and others, other people in Cleveland, Tennessee, will have a store closing recently. You'll always remember fondly all of my letters, and Move from February will be found soon, and not just before I'm trying my best to read this. Sorry about that. Alright. Anyways, keep up with your work and hope you'll end up reviewing Planet 51 or something which is one of the not good animated films, and I guess all the good things must come to an end. Sincerely, Rico. P.S. Enjoy my last drawings I did recently. Okay. So, let's see. We'll start things off right over here. We got... Oh, okay, now I get it. Okay. So, so now I understand that part. So, he was mentioning Don Rickles passing away and how he was the voice of Mr. Potato Head and also Cornwall from Quest for Camelot. Okay, now I understand. Alright, so there's that little drawing right there. We also got, apparently it's pretty much me fighting against the Bebe's kids for some reason. So yeah, I don't know. I have yet to actually see the movie myself or review it. Like, I've only seen like the reviews and stuff like that. So apparently it's me fighting off against Bebe's kids. Let's see what else we got right over here, which is the 40th anniversary of Pete's Dragon, that corny little movie right over there. Oh my god, it's definitely stupid, but I think we could all agree it's definitely much more memorable than the 2016 remake. Not that the remake is bad, it's just that it played it way too safe to the point that there's barely anything worth remembering in there. We got a few more actually. So we got this one right over here, and apparently it's me with Sheriff Lisa Simpson. Oh man, I don't really remember the episode specifically where Lisa becomes a sheriff, or I don't know if Lisa did ever become a sheriff, but considering all the episodes, there's like more than 500 or even 600 episodes of The Simpsons now, like I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so finally we got one last little drawing, which is right over here. It's the scene from Inside Out when Bing Bong, Joy, and Sadness are confronted with the big scary clown, which is... Does the clown have a name, by the way? It completely just slipped my mind. It's the one that, like, pops out of nowhere and is like, "Where's the birthday girl?" Okay, but yeah, so sadly, this does seem to be the last one coming from Rico. So hopefully, I do wish the best for you, Rico, and thank you so much for all the letters that you've sent me in What's in the Box. And yeah, hopefully things will work out the best for you, dude. Okay, so with all that said, let's move on now to Mark Petit and see what he has in store for us. Dear Animat, it's me again. Glad to see you had a great time with Animation Look Back Looney Tunes, and I can't wait for the next one. Sorry I was fussy with trying to get you to watch the Pokemon series again. I thought I could show you what you missed from the series, and some of the battles Ash had were actually amazing. In one of them, he beats a trainer's Darkrai, no joke. Again, sorry about my Pokemon nonsense, since I'm a mega fan of the show. It makes me kind of nutty. Can you blame me? Well, I mean, like, it's alright, dude. Don't worry. Like, I understand, like, you're a huge Pokemon fan. You love it. You just want to go and express your love for Pokemon. So don't worry. We're cool. Anyways, for the questions, what are your thoughts on Back to the Future? Personally, honestly, I'm not, like, too crazy. Like, I will admit, they are great movies, but, like, I'm not as pop culture fanatic or, like, way too in the 80s to really get into Back to the Future. I don't know. It's, like, past my time, so, I'm not fully crazy on Back to the Future. What is your favorite Pokemon version out of all the games? My favorite Pokemon version, honestly, that's going to require a lot of time to think. Like, I really did enjoy Diamond, but also, like, some of the recent ones are great as well. X and Y are actually fantastic, but I guess I'll just go with that. How do you do the songs in your reviews if a movie has them? Well, in terms of the songs, it really does depend if it really is a musical. Like, if it has more than 5 musical numbers per se. Like, if it does have more than 5, then I'll do it. If it only has like 3 of them and some of them are just for montages, then I can pretty much skip them. It doesn't count as a musical. Talk to you soon. P.S. A pony has something to say in the picture I drew from Mark Petit. Okay. So, let's see what that pony would have to say right now. Where do I open this? Right here. Matt, your reviews are awesome. Which apparently is from Rainbow Dash. So yeah, I got a little Rainbow Dash drawing right over here. Alright, that's cute. Alright, so with that said, we also got some more stuff. We got some Pokemon cards, apparently. So we're going to start things off. We got a Lillipup right over here. And then afterwards, we got a Herdier. So we got a Herdier, which is like the evolved form of that. And then, like, that one would go and evolve. Do I have that? No. Okay. Like, that one would eventually grow into a giant Shih Tzu. And that's probably my favorite thing about Pokemon Sun and Moon, is actually the fact that you can go and ride a giant Shih Tzu. Okay, so anyways, you also got Popolo right over here, which then follows with Brionne. And then finally, we got Primarina right over here. This one right over here. And then we also got Togedemaru, which is the Pikachu version of Gen 7. Yeah, like the Gen 7 version of Pikachu, which in this case we got a little Togepi Pikachu Hedgehog hybrid. So yeah, this is pretty much Mark's contribution right over there, so thank you very much, Mark. And now we're going to move on right over here to Noah Takesti. Or to just Noah. Okay, so we're gonna open this up right over here, and let's see what Noah has for us. And which one has the writing? This one. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, okay. It's like 2-sided. Okay. Dear Animat, what a surprise! A letter. Sorry I couldn't keep up with the What's in the Box series. A little late, mind you, but I could still keep up with your videos constantly. I can't wait for your Animation Look Back Cartoon Network, and I enjoy the art of Animat. Thanks for understanding, Matt, And now I have some questions. What is your favorite piece of animation done by Mark Davis? From Mark Davis, that is actually a good question, but I would probably have to go with the ones from Sleeping Beauty, where he would have to animate both Aurora and Maleficent. Those are some beautiful pieces right there. But funny enough, I actually really do adore more just the character designs of Mark Davis. Like, a lot of the contributions that he has done, not just for the animated films, but also for the Disney rides. Like, those are pieces of gold right over there. And that's why I would probably say Mark Davis is one of, if not my favorite of the 9 Old Men. Anyways, who's your favorite animator outside of Disney? Well, my favorite animator, I would probably go with Chuck Jones. Now, I don't know if he would necessarily count because he would be more of a director, but I'm definitely way into Chuck Jones. Probably my favorite among the Looney Tunes directors right there. If not, then maybe Tex Avery as well. Like, his work, like, this guy is amazing in terms of cartoon comedy. Oh my god. Definitely a genius right over there. That's all I got for now. Thanks for reading my letter. And until next time, see you later, dudes. Sincerely, Noah. Okay. So, with that said, Noah has also got this thing for me, which apparently is a little drawing of Donald Duck. So, just nothing special, but just a little Donald Duck drawing right over here. Okay, so that's cute. That's cute. Thank you very much, Noah. Thank you very much. All right, so finally, we got one more letter right over here, and it doesn't necessarily have a name, so let's see what this one will have in store for us. Dear Animad, hello dude, how are you? It's me, Alexis. I want to tell you something, dude, since I'm making my own animation studio of films, TV shows, video games, anime, short films, and many more, and I have my own cool idea project of feature films like Robin Crow, renamed after Robinson Crusoe, and an R-rated hand-drawn animated film with fairy tale parody spoof-like theme like Shrek. And my own Robinson Crusoe film will be renamed Robin Crow and be beautiful 2D hand-drawn animation like Disney, DreamWorks, Don Bluth, and Studio Ghibli. And Robin encounters animals in this huge island, but these animals are endangered species. And he also has a question right over here. What are your thoughts on Paramount Animation's upcoming films and the film Amusement Park? Well, honestly, with Paramount, you never know, because they're still trying to build up their animation studio, and really, the only ones that they have released in recent years are just Rango and the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. But there are a lot of them, well, some of them are actually from Nickelodeon, which they got a third SpongeBob movie coming up, and then they also have the Proud Family, and some few unknown ones that we don't know what they are. And with the stuff that they have, I really don't know. It's not necessarily something like I'm super excited and looking forward to, because there's also that Romeo and Juliet sequel that they have, Sherlock Gnomes, so I don't know how that's going to go. But at the same time, there is also Amusement Park, and yeah, that one is pretty foreign to me. I don't know how they're going to make that into this big movie. Like, I need to see some concept art before knowing, like, what it's going to be all about, or what are they even going to do with it. So, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see with what Paramount has in store for us. Sincerely, Alexis. And with all that said, that is pretty much going to be it with all the letters right now. So, I just want to thank everybody right now who has sent me a letter and wrote me a message and questions and all that kind of stuff. So with all that said, now it's going to be time that we shall be looking into the packages this time, but we will only going to be doing that for next time. So for now, see you later, dudes!